A very good afternoon, Team Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We continue to take a look at what's happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. So, for those who are selling Mabhero across Zimbabwe, they've been put on notice, and this is a government position right there. Let us hear from the minister first, then we'll talk much about this issue and understand what is really happening and transpiring.
Yet in every street you find people are selling this. Of course, we are working on this. It is an enforcement issue. I know people are very sympathetic. They believe it is promoting small to medium enterprise. What kind of country are we to promote clothes that have been worn by people we don't know, at the expense of growing our textile industry? David Whitehead is very online and it will be producing quite a lot next year. Let us put more support in our local industries.
So this is critical because when you hear them speaking like this, the major issue is that they are now targeting Mnangagwa Mabhero. But let me say this. That issue does not need a government policy at all. It just needs a government which is robust in terms of upgrading the standards of living of our people. Nobody is happy wearing second-hand clothes. Nobody is happy buying a second-hand car. Everybody loves new things. We love new things. But when we don't afford those new things, we are then forced to go on to the alternatives. That is the reality. The reason why people are buying shirts for $3, $4, $2 is because they are affordable. They want to go to work. Their salaries are not commensurate with the costs of living. That is simple. Fix the economy and see if things don't fall into line on their own. Look, during JNU, Mabhero aitengwa here and there, and vanhu vaitenga hembe nyowani. People could afford to buy new clothes. But right now, people can no longer afford. People no longer afford. That is the reality. So sometimes the government, they bring in something as a policy whatsoever, but it's a way of simply punishing citizens. So Nick Mangwana and these people are not serious. They will never tell the truth about this whole issue. The issue of David Whitehead, it does not need the government to tell us that David Whitehead is now up. People will see it. When things are working, people will see, because people just need and want their good things. One of the most important things is to know that, go to South Africa. There are companies like Game, there are companies, so many of them, these big shops, which sell electrical appliances. If you come back to Zimbabwe right here, such electrical appliances are not here. It's because the economy itself is not viable for those companies to be here. But when you fix the economy, you start to see those big companies, they will come to Zimbabwe. Even Zimbabweans, they'll open companies like those and start selling things. It's very difficult to buy a brand new laptop right in Zimbabwe, a computer, a brand new. It's very difficult. Go to South Africa and see how easy it is. Right here in Zimbabwe, you'll be something, you buy a refurbished, a good, in Zimbabwe right now, mafoni atiri kutengeserwa chinzi manyowani. Hazi manyowani, they are refurbished. Ongoiswa mukabox, ongoiswa macovers manyowani, and mutakutengeserwa as brand new phones. This is the problem which we have. It's because the economy itself is not functional. Look at the prices of some phones. You'll be shocked to say, is this phone new? No, it can't. The price itself, it tells a lot. So it's not a policy issue. It's a matter of the government fixing the economy for everyone. So we have seen crazy policies being introduced. We've seen they are continuously attacking people selling Mabhero, and also they are attacking people who are involved in what do you call it? In WhatsApp groups. I have seen it's now something like a requirement. You have to pay $50 and above for you to be able to run a WhatsApp group around 50. you have to apply for a license. I've never heard about that. You have to apply for a license to open a WhatsApp group. What madness is that? Our people are relying on WhatsApp groups to sell. You know, our economy, people are doing online businesses. And for you to run that WhatsApp group, you are now told that you need to have a license. What will the people do? People will simply dump my WhatsApp groups and will open my channels. And those channels, you cannot trace with channel in them Zimbabwe. You won't be able to do it. And also, these people might use other platforms which you never find in Zimbabwe and advertise for their goods for the companies right here in Zimbabwe. There is no law which prohibits that from happening. You can advertise on SABC for your own business right in Zimbabwe. You don't need to apply for anything, which means people will always find ways to do whatever they're doing. But remember, these are people who are trying by all means possible to silence the people. So they will do anything possible to silence the same people. So it's very interesting to know that this is what is happening at this point in time. And we'll continue to watch and see how everything is going to unfold, how they're going to bring back everything. They found Zimbabwe functional, and at this point in time, it's no longer functional. It has been overtaken by other economies which were far much smaller than Zimbabwe, and we continue to suffer as a people. So this is the madness. This is what is happening. They are punishing people, and they are now coming after Mabhero. It's a very sad situation, but we continue to pray that one day God hears and remembers Zimbabwe. Change is not far. Change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe. One day we shall rejoice.